Welcome everyone. Yes, I have my Nintendo Switch 2 set up. And yes, I have both Legend of Zelda and Tears of the Kingdom. So Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild should be updated by now. But for all those who didn't understand it, you can actually update your controllers. Yeah, see, I have update controllers selected. I already did it. So you just go into settings, or system settings, go down to controller and accessories, go to update controllers. Now I'm keeping that on because I need it on. Default. So you can go fast, default slow. Keyboard. Just going to change it to that. Come on, focus. Thank you. And here we have calibrate control sticks, calibrate motion settings, test input devices, and Pro switch wired controller communication, and then disconnect controllers. So what I'm trying to do here is on the controller you would like to use. I like that sound, but I hate the I think yes, you can do me. Yeah, I'm using I got my lamp on, so I'm fine. So, Amiibo. I should actually register one, just to make sure that the Amiibo function does work. So I'll just use Cat Peach. So yep. So it does actually, Amiibo function does work, which is good. Now I have to let it go for nearly, what is it? From about nearly 10 something? From 10 something onward, because I had to unbox, make sure everything was there, set up, then transfer, pain in the butt that was, and then I had to make sure everything worked, which it does. So you see these two, right? This is updating with the Nintendo Switch 2 update. This has got Nintendo Switch 2 update ready to go. So go here, go in. You'll want to go across to here, then here. Upgrade your games to Nintendo Switch 2 edition. So if you upgrade packs, this will only work if you have the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion. Otherwise, you're going to be paying $10, $15, $20. So for me, I already have the expansion. I just hit download.
Upgrade your adventures in Hyrule on Nintendo Switch 2. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom will both have Nintendo Switch 2 editions.
Let me just turn the big light back on because I don't like when I use my lamp.
The adventure, now with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Yeah, I'm going to be enjoying Breath of the Wild.
Both support HDR, which makes the image more vibrant, and they have smoother, higher definition graphics.
This is Tears of the Kingdom, or Breath of the Wild. No, not Breath of the Wild. That would be. This is Breath of the Wild. And I am starting a new game on this. On Breath of the Wild.
On top of that, you can now create 2 manual save data files, so feel free to start a new game without worrying about losing your old data. And introducing Zelda Notes, a new feature that can help you get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule.
Which I can already use. And yes, this actually does go for 7 minutes and 16 seconds.
It's a game-specific service exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 editions of both games, found within the Nintendo Switch app for smart devices. It's designed to provide a more streamlined gameplay experience. Let's go over some of the new features you'll find in Zelda Notes.
I'm just letting this play so that you guys can
Sometimes
understand.
it can be tough to locate shrines you haven't cleared or Koroks hiding around Hyrule. That's where navigation comes in handy.
Guidance activated. Proceed north.
Yeah, I can't wait to use
It'll
this.
provide a helpful voiced guide.
Though I might download it onto my iPad. Well, the Nintendo Switch app onto my iPad so I can actually...
The destination is nearby.
Destination's nearby.
Destination.
You've reached your destination. Yeah. Can we actually change the voice?
Give it a try as you search for all sorts of things.
And yes, I know. Yes, I know. If you find all Koroks, you're just going to get a nice good pile of golden shit, which you can actually sell. Because it's useless. Unless there's something you can actually do.
When you visit certain places, you can hear voice memories.
My study. I found a silent princess in a corner of this desolate room.
These are stories that weren't in the original games. Voice memories can be located using navigation.
The destination is nearby.
The dueling peaks. I shudder to think of what would have happened if Link hadn't led everyone here.
Plus, in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, you won't just hear stories from Princess Zelda.
This altar is considered the most holy place in the temple.
You can look forward to hearing stories from 2 other characters as well.
Is this the afterlife?
Is that who I think it is?
In The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, you can freely create your own vehicles and weapons. But have you ever wanted to share your creations? With auto build sharing, you can create QR codes to share blueprints with others, even on social media. When receiving a QR code, you can scan it with Zelda Notes and use materials to auto-build the creation in your game. Another thing you can do with QR codes is gift in-game items to other players. For example, when gifting a sword or some meat, you can receive a QR code. Then another player can receive it in their game via Zelda Notes. Media. Build sharing. Media.
Sorry about that.
For example, when gifting a sword or some meat, you can receive a QR code. Then another player can receive it.
I did it again. I am terribly sorry.
Is gift in-game items to other players. For example, When gifting a sword or some meat, you can receive a QR code. Then another player can receive it in their game via Zelda notes.
Alright.
With Photo Studio, you can edit photos taken in-game. By sending your pics to Zelda notes, you can crop them and decorate them with stamps.
Cool.
Or add a QR code to share your creations.
Oh, okay. I found some QR codes for Tears of the Kingdom.
My Play Data keeps track of different records since your adventures began, such as the number of enemies you've defeated. You can even earn medals.
Ooh, some of
based
these
on
look
your
good.
records. Aim for new medals and goals, like total distance traveled or rupees collected. With global play data, you can see where your records rank within the global community. On top of comparing your data with other players around the world, you can also see your gameplay trends. Once per day, you can spin for a daily bonus. You'll be granted
nice.
whichever in-game effect it lands on for the day, so give it a try. Good luck. Amiibo figures can be used to receive in-game items. Zelda Notes keeps track of each amiibo you scan. When you scan an amiibo 5 times, you'll get an additional bonus use of that amiibo that you could normally only scan once per day. Upgrade your adventures in Hyrule on Nintendo Switch 2. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom Nintendo Switch 2 editions. If you already own the Switch games, you can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 editions by purchasing upgrade packs. Or access the upgrade packs at no additional cost with a paid Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
These new amiibo
I
figures will
need to
also
get
be
these.
available.
I need to get
If
them.
you scan them in The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, you might receive a paraglider fabric. Upgrade your adventures in Hyrule on Nintendo Switch 2. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, we're just at the back. So, just at the start, yeah. So, these two are... This is downloading. Should be finished. What do you mean? Should be finished. Oh. 2 minutes left, which is good. Then it's got to install. Then the Tears of the Kingdom one's got to install. And I'm going to wait until they're both done to do the power off the Nintendo 3DS, or Nintendo Switch 2, I should say, not the 3DS. I have 2 3DSs. One that I have normal, which is the new 3DS, and one that I have that isn't the new 3DS. But yeah. That's how you get to... This is how you... So, through Nintendo Switch Online. If you have the expansion one, just download. Go into here, go to where I showed you, download. Go here for the controls. Update controls. Update connected controllers. Some controllers cannot be updated. That's fine. This is where you go to update your controllers. So that would probably be also including the Pro 2 controller for the Nintendo Switch 2, which I need to make a habit of getting. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for more notifications, and I will see you all next video, which will probably be the, how can I put this, Free Game Friday. So, yeah. Until then, stay safe wherever you are. Enjoy. Happy gaming. Share this video with anyone who's got a Nintendo Switch 2 on how to update your controllers. 'Cause my controllers are already updated. I did it beforehand. And how to get the updates for Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom if you have the game card. Which I do have the game card for Breath of the Wild. Which I'm going to play after this finish updating. So, see yous.